can't wait anymore. I'm not a patient girl. When will you come through that door? I want to see you right now. You always ask me to stay here. Did you ever believe that I could? I just want you to be near. I want to stay with you for good. I can't wait here all day long, so I'm gonna pack my things and go. So you know, I'm gonna meet you halfway there, and I don't really give a care if you say whether if it's really okay, 'cause I'm gonna go anyway. Meet you halfway there, because there are so many things I want to say to you, eye to eye, face to face. I'm tired of watching the grass grow. It's getting really boring now, just watching the paint dry. I feel like I'm gonna explode. I can't wait here all day long, so I'm gonna pack my things and go. So you know, I'm gonna meet you halfway there. I have so much to share. By the way, there's so much I want to say. I just can't hold it in, okay? Meet you halfway there. I just want to hear you say I love you. You halfway there, and I don't really give a care if you say whether if it's really okay, 'cause I'm gonna go anyway. Meet you halfway there, because there are so many things I want to say to you, eye to eye, face to face. I'm gonna meet you halfway there. I have so much to share. By the way, there's so much I want to say. I just can't hold it in, okay? Meet you halfway there. I just want to hear you say I love you. Isn't it nice weather? The two I come together. Hi! It's your magical girl virtual streamer, Dallie! Sorry I forgot to loop the music. When did I turn the loop off? I don't know. But, hello. Happy Sunday! Sorry, my brain is going slow today. So today I wanted to do something else, but because of certain chores taking longer than expected, I can't see. My lenses are foggy. So I meant to stream earlier, 100%, but I was having some issues with the sewing machine, so we're gonna finish this game because we finished it, and we played a bunch of it and we couldn't do the last route. We still have give us some battle to do,
So we can work on it. We're gonna do that today, and what I wanted to do, we'll work on other things, you know, there's next week and whatever. So, hopefully, hi Coffee Lord! Hello, me, the mighty Coffee Lord has appeared. Hello, Coffee Lord, thank you for, I had a line. Thank you for, gifting us with your presence. I forgot how to speak. It's a good thing this game has dialogue, because my brain is... Ooh, but, you know, it's Sunday, and Sunday is the day of rest, so my brain's gonna take a break, and we're just gonna read some dialogue. Yeah, speaking is hard. It is. You can tell my voice isn't warmed up. How you doing? I'm doing okay. It's still entirely too cold. And I had a battle with my sewing machine in which I probably should have asked for help and instead just kind of brute forced my way through, which is just hem in some pants that didn't come out so great, but it's okay. Well, ooh, my hair. Thank you. Hold on. I'm adjusting my own volume because I can't hear. Cool. Alright. My name is Dallie. Are you sure? Yeah. An empty hall. Or is it more like a cave? You wander the empty space for what feels like an eternity before happening upon 6 doors. I personally am about to go ballistic. Oh no! You sense different but vaguely familiar presences on the other sides of each door. I've had a song stuck in my head. Oh, a song! I've been there. Sometimes you just gotta get a different song stuck in there. Hi, I was about to say hi, Dallie. Hi, Sig! How are you doing? Happy Sunday! Woohoo! Big old Sig stuck on my head. Okay. Somehow you know that your journey won't end until you've passed through all of them. You may take as long or as little as you'd like, but you must still pick a door. Now then, Dallie, which will it be? It just occurred to me that... Should I have loaded my save? Should I have loaded my save? I don't know if I had a save. Huh. If I can't get the song out of my head until Tuesday, I'm getting rid of its origin. Oh no! Just get a different song in your head. Sometimes when I have a song stuck in my head, I have to listen to it, which you probably listened to it, and that's probably how it got stuck in your head in the first place. But I have to analyze the lyrics. If I analyze enough, it gets permanently shoved in there, and then I'll sing along to it, and then I'll learn it, and then I'll learn a different song. No, actually, like, that doesn't really help with the song getting stuck in your head, but eventually a different song will come along and I'll get that in my head instead. But my brain tends to, like, shuffle through different songs constantly, so... Alright, so Battle's the only one we haven't done, or the showman, as you will. Is the kitty blepping? Is he blepping? Kitty, why aren't you blepping? Why isn't it blepping? Hold on. You know, sometimes things... How do you fix... Why isn't it blepping? Why is my thing not working? There he goes. I have forced him to blep. Alright. So the showman, let's go. I like J-pop, so how do I have a British historical song? Some of those, I don't know. It depends on what the song is. Some of them are, like, really good. Some of those old songs are made to be catchy. Like, super catchy. Alright. You, everything ready for tonight's set? It's ready! Great, you finally made yourself useful. We'll be on in about 15, so you'd better get backstage before then. Song is dang near perfect, but still. They're like literally engineered for that. Could you tell me what I have to do for the show again? Could you tell me what I have to do for the show again? I see his expression flatten. Seems like he isn't too pleased I asked. How many times now have we gone over this? I think I overheard you going it over with someone else before, but this is the first time for me. I mean, that wasn't you this morning. Does he not distinguish one person from another when he's talking to them? No, it was some person named Jimmy. Jimmy. He suddenly gets very still at the mention of the name. It's unsettling. Then again, hadn't the real battle had a situation with someone whose name started with a J before? I think I remember something happening back during his first mass show. Whatever is going on now seems like something karmic at this point. Listen, your job is to go out there in your fluffy little costume and two-step. One, two. Nothing fancy, just a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2. It's simple enough choreography. Either it's simple or the showman makes it look so. Got that? You need me to do it again? Just smile, do that, and we're gold. I think I can handle it. Then hurry! Let's get out on stage! We'll be on in about 15, so you'd better get backstage before then. Don't you have other stagehands? We wouldn't be in this predicament if I did now, would we? I shall be off. All right, Coffee Lord, thanks for stopping by. Have a good rest of your weekend. But you claim to be the best showman in all of, this place. Elysium. Well, Skeleton Country in the East Side Elysium, anyway. This isn't Elysium. Elysium is where the real Tempus Guild members are, and no place called Skeleton Country has ever existed. I know this is a fact, but it's not worth arguing about. Hello, we have a show to do. Sorry, I know. I just really thought you'd have other people helping. I mean, I used to, but none of them could keep up. Keep up. See the skeletons littered around the room? They'd been the first thing I noticed. The showman notices I'm watching him. After making his way to one of the fibers on the ground, he gives it a hard sweep with the edge of his boot. The bone goes airborne in the same motion, clacking noisily against the dressing room wall upon impact. I feel gross watching him. Hard not to. These are the guys that couldn't do their job, so you'd best not test me and wind up one of them. Okay. His laugh comes so naturally at the suggestion of murder. As I watch his shoulders shake, I feel as though I'm subtly watching our interaction from outside of my own body. My gut had been right. The bones aren't props at all. They really used to belong to somebody. Somebody. You said when we first met that all the people in this area are skeletons.
And?
Hence the Skeleton Country. I used to know your ears work. So skeletons can die? It doesn't make sense. Nothing here does. It shouldn't surprise me at this point. We're all just skeletons. You're a skeleton too. The statement is about as helpful as I anticipated from him. The showman waves his hand flippantly. It's clear to me that I'm absolutely dispensable in his eyes. I guess I'm just another sack of bones. My life is a joke to him. Oh, sorry. Yawned. Oh, I'm not sleepy. I'm not sleepy. Don't make brain-dead faces like that. People will know you don't know what you're doing. Hear me? We've got a stage waiting for us. We'll be on in about 15, so you'd better get backstage before them. So let's go. To the stage. It's about time for the show, whether I like it or not. I don't want to end up like those broken skeletons in the dressing room. After tugging on the ends of the costume gloves I've been forced to wear, I reluctantly follow the showman to the stage. Oh, that's so eerie. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's the moment you've all been waiting for. Ta-da! It's me! Wait, he's already started? I'm not even on stage yet. I frantically hurry to the wings. I tried joining Battle's doppelganger on stage and find that there's nobody in the audience. The showman has his arms splayed out wide and his head lifted high, but there's not a single person here. Nobody has come to see his performance. I see some panic flash in his eyes before he cuts the painful silence short. Crap, 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 why? His voice cracks with frustration and he stomps his heel once like a child throwing a tantrum. His fingers clutch the ridges of his top hat. It was tonight, wasn't it? I come up to my spot and join him properly. Yeah, it was! January 26th. Oh, Jesus, I forgot that this thing takes here. January 26th, 1450, no mistake! Where are they? Like, doxes my time zone. What else? Was there anything else going on in Skeleton Country today? Anything else? Don't be stupid! My show is the most important thing there is for anyone living here. They know what'll happen to them if they skip. I remember the skulls and bones littered around the dressing room. In any case, I should try calming him down. Where I come from, people have other obligations. Aren't your expectations unreasonable? I don't remember asking. He's so self-absorbed. Looks like I'm not being heard. I mean, if you don't want to listen to me, there's not much more on it I can say. Stay mad, I guess. I thought for sure there were at least 3 other skeletons still around to come. 3 is not a big number. Well, that's all that's left. Is there a skeleton birth rate problem or something? I'm still new here, so it's not like I'd know. It's not a birth rate problem. There were plenty of skeletons living here before. But now there aren't any? Take it from me, the ones that aren't here anymore weren't worth having around anyway. This is so bizarre. What is happening? I don't think that's something you can decide. Look, they had a chance and they blew it. Just believe me. The dwindling skeleton population. Is it this guy's fault? What about what you said before? Didn't you say that we're all skeletons? But you're not a skeleton. You're the only one here with skin, hair, muscles, besides me, that is. Having those things doesn't make me not a skeleton. And I'm only this way because... Actually, you know what? It's none of your business. I've got a show to do. We don't have an audience. You don't get it. There will be a show. There has to be a show, because I have to do a show. Demanding it as such, he raises his voice loud enough for it to reverberate against the empty seats. His eyes jerk about the stage in an erratic way. I don't really understand where he's coming from, but some part of him seems afraid. Why would he be so stubborn about performing, even if no one's come out to see? Get in the front row! What? Oh boy. Just get in the front row! Okay. Maybe this is the life I'm doomed to lead now. One where I just submissively do whatever this crazy guy tells me to. Oh boy. The art is so pretty. Like, look at his lips, they're so soft. Anyway. Oh, sorry that I'm yawning. I don't know what happened. As I take a seat in the front row, I can't help but be reminded of Bedel's rehearsals back in the Tempus Guild Hall. Those times had been much more of a two-way street than this. Bedel had always understood the importance of keeping his audience happy. And even though this showman guy looks just like him, their motives for being on stage couldn't be any more different. Wow, what a crowd of one today! You really came out all this way to see me! I'm snapped from my thoughts by a blinding spotlight that finds its way to me. Squinting through it, I still can't see anything, only those rainbow swirls you sometimes see when you shut your eyelids while dizzy. Yes, sure did!
Oh yeah?
And what's your name, traveler? Oh, I realized he'd never asked until now. It's Dallie.
Oh yeah?
Crazy stuff, Dallie. Where'd you come from? My eyes are adjusting to the light. I don't have to squint so much. The real Elysium. I'm a member of Guild Tempus. Even from down in the audience, I searched the showman for any semblance of recognition. Like, maybe some of Bedel's trapped in there somewhere. I'm not met with any success, though. He laughs my answer off as if he'd hardly heard it at all. Hear that? Dallie says there's a guild called Tempus in Elysium. Where'd the laugh track come from? I turned in my chair to check, but the hall still as empty as it was.
How about this?
Anyway, how about I do a little dance? Pink smoke bursts from the ground, and the showman is suddenly wearing tap shoes. He begins to shuffle. He builds a quick rhythm, feet scuffling against the stage with the finesse of someone who's taken lessons their entire life. I hate to admit it, but it's not bad. I don't think even the real Gavus Bedel can tap dance. Yeah, woo, yeah! That's like the haka, yeah, woo, yeah! I'm not about to be a bad sport about this. This guy's talented.
Ta-da!
The showman seems delighted by my response. He does a twirl.
How about this?
Anyway, how about I do a little dance? It's going again. Pink smoke bursts from the ground, and the showman is suddenly wearing tap shoes. He begins to shuffle. He builds a quick rhythm, feet scuffling against the stage with the finesse of someone who's taken lessons their entire life. I hate to admit it, but it's not bad. I don't think even the real Gavus Bedel can tap dance. Oh, is it going to be a loop until I do something different? Yeah, woo, yeah!
Ta-da!
He does a
How
twirl,
about this?
and then he's going to do it again? Oh my god. How many times is this going to,
Ta-da!
Is it just going to be this forever? Is it just going to be this forever? Oh no! I don't want to boo him!
Ta-da!
Woo, okay.
How about this?
Alright. We gotta do something different then. Alright, let's let him continue. As I studied it, I realized that something is missing from the performance. I couldn't do anything, I just stare. The sound of his tap shoes gets faster and faster. He's doing all sorts of stunts, handstands and flips, but I just don't care. This performance doesn't make me feel anything. Enough of that, yeah! There it is, that scared sound in his voice again. Is he okay? In the blink of an eye, his tap shoes Tap shoes. In the blink of an eye, his tap shoes disappear in another puff of smoke until he's back in his regular shoes.
How about this?
Knock, knock. I remember that I'm the only person in the audience. Who's there? I'm Justin. You're Justin who?
Ta-da!
I'm just in your bathtub naked, so don't call the cops. Exactly. Just in his bathtub. Just in your bathtub naked. So don't call the... I feel like I shouldn't laugh. Oh my god. Sounds like a perfectly good reason to call them, right? Oh my god, that was so bad. I'm gonna not laugh. Let's just piss this guy off entirely. I don't laugh because it's not funny. It's not funny. It's funny that it's bad. It's so bad that it's not, the joke itself isn't funny, but just... Okay. The showman watches me, stretching the beat and waiting for me to digest his punchline, but I never do. Oh, I think I digested it. I'm tired and I want to go home. It's not funny. That one wasn't funny, huh? Yeah, I didn't think so either. He laughs to fill the space. Oh no. Oh no. I don't budge. Can't win them all. You'll like this next one, I swear.
How about this?
Watch me swallow this whole walking cane. Oh god. He pulls the wooden cane from thin air, unhinges his jaw, and inches it forward little by little. Ooh. Let's let him cook. Maybe he'll choke himself? Question mark. I watch him swallow the entire cane. My costume's getting kind of itchy, so I scratch myself. At that, I see him start to panic. He hasn't admitted it, but it seems my reaction to his performance is more important to him than I thought. Dallie. Hearing my name from him, remembered for this long, makes me a little nervous. I might be the only person whose name he's ever remembered. What is it? Aren't you even a little entertained? Sure. Phew, you had me scared. Scared of what?
How about this?
Anyway, how about I do a little dance? Oh no, we have to... Okay. Oh my god. Oh. We're stuck in a time loop! Oh gosh. I hate... Well, I love games with branching dialogue stuff, but I'm also like... I don't... maybe we have to say... Do we have to boo him the whole time? Or do we have to... Like, if we do nothing and then say no? Like, how do I go about this? Or do I try for something different? Like, if I boo him, will he go ballistic? Like, I don't know. We'll probably get to the same ending. I'll boo him. Boo! An impulsive and sadistic urge to boo him raises from me, maybe out of my baser instinct. It's too bad my tomatoes aren't here with me. Boo! Boo! I give him an aggressive thumbs down and see his smile crack beneath the pressure. Uh-oh. Even more motivated to impress me, he doesn't give up.
How about this?
How about I do a little dance? Oh, so you have to do nothing. Okay. You have to do nothing. Okay. We did that. It's just like, it's missing something. He does handstands and stuff.
How about
Oh, yeah. Justin, Justin, your bathtub naked. Hi, Vanny. Hi, Vanny. We are playing Holostars game. Dallie senpai. Hi, Bunny-chan. My kawaii kohai. Oh my gosh. I don't laugh because it's not funny. Sherman watches me stretching a beat and waiting. We're going through this. So we're kind of stuck in this loop, dialogue loop. Apparently if you entertain him, he just keeps looping the same dialogue over and over. So we got to
how about this?
not be entertained by his shenanigans. He swallows the whole cane. Don't respond. I watch him swallow the entire cane. Playing Minecraft right now, but I'm gonna be lurking. Cool, cool, cool. Have fun, enjoy. Are you building anything, or are you guys still just exploring and fighting? I thought I started to see him panic. He hasn't admitted it, but it seems my reaction to his performance is more important to him than I thought. Exploring, fun, fun, fun. Enjoy. Exploring is one of my favorite things to do, but not when there's monsters. Dallie. Hearing my name from him, remembered for this long, makes me a little nervous. I might be the only person whose name he's ever remembered. What is it? Aren't you even a little entertained? Not anymore. Everything becomes still. The shaman watches me for a long time. No. Sorry, no. No? He begins tromping down the stage towards me. Ah! You can't not be entertained. You don't know what that means. Uh-oh. The shaman grabs my face and shakes me around like a baby rattle. Ah! It doesn't mean anything if you strong-arm it out of people. Are you stupid? It does! It does! His voice is strained. I hear something dark beginning to stir, like the realm is beginning to split. And just as I notice it, the shaman does too. He pulls my head against his chest and begins to sob. His arms are trembling around me. He's clutching for dear life. My gut drops, and I know we've reached a point of no return. Uh-oh. Did he stab me? Hurry up, dang it! Be entertained! You're not listening. You better be entertained or else! What is happening? Ah! What is happening? His fingers claw through my hair and he pulls on my ears. I push him off with a grunt. Are you not entertained? No! When I open my eyes, I understand what he's so afraid of. Ghastly skeleton hands from the shadows rake and tear at anything they can. The shaman's eyes' terrified screams echo louder than any applause I might have ever filled the venue. That might have ever filled the venue. His cheeks are wet with tears. The skeleton hands pull him back towards whatever black abyss they dwell in. You idiot! This is all your fault! Any pride the shaman had has been completely thrown away. Desperate to live, the shaman throws a hand out for me, still trying to grab whatever he can. I gave you a purpose, a place to be, and this is how you return the favor? How dare you! I think of how terrible he'd been to me and the others around him. How many of us had he made so miserable? This is his punishment. But I still can't decide how I feel. Before I can react properly, the shaman's throat gives one last wet scream, whatever that was. Jeez. He's enveloped by the skeletons. Hi, Jersey! Welcome in. We're playing this fun Halloween-y game from Holostars. They succumb back into the dark, and I'm left there alone in the audience, surrounded by no one, with no one on the stage. I belatedly realize what's happened. The showman is dead. Don't look back. Clear, showman's dead. Aha! Now this is entertainment! Is it? This is entertainment. I am entertained. I don't know that I am. That was kind of... okay. Hi, Jersey, welcome in. Hope you guys are having a good Sunday. Just relaxing, short stream today, but we're gonna go through this game that I never finished from around Christmas time. You have acquired 6 keys. Yay, I got the last one. Oh, the background changed. Truth. Ooh, we got a truth. We got a truth. But my thing wants to run an ad, so we're gonna run a really quick 1.5-minute ad, and then we will seek the truth. Let's look at the extras real quick while the ad plays. I guess that's the truth, but yep, this is when the Ice King killed us and tortured us brutally. This is when we got turned into a demon by the exiled prince that was also a demon. This is the showman getting taken into the abyss by Skellies. This is when we got eaten by a Karasa demon. That was Haka's doppelganger. This is the first one that it did, so this one was brutal. You try to feed him and you just get freaking eaten. This is when you had to kill your friend, that you become so... I hate it. And, oh yeah. Okay. Back from the ads! Let's do the truth. Reach out to the truth of my life, seeking the seas on the whole moment to now break away. What was my name? I've been putting that. Dallie? Yeah. In the vast darkness, another door appears to you. A mysterious door with 6 keyholes, each of them with a different jewel-colored lining. As you approach it now, you know where it'll lead. After all, you've been through a lot to get here. You remember the many stories you'd witnessed and played a part in. The huntsmen, the Karasu demons, the abandoned automatons, the showmen, the exiled princes, the demon kings. All 6 keys you'd worked hard to collect dissipate into the abyss. A lock clicks, and when you finally open the door, what's that? Oh yeah, we got you. The automaton. Oh yeah, he ripped out our tongue and our heart, and just yeah, that was probably more brutal. This one was. I don't know how to feel. That one. Oh my gosh, I was so upset. That one was terrible. Also, I'm almost home. Wait for me, guys. I wake up beneath the shade of a large tree. Hi, Pax! Welcome in! Hi, guys! How are you doing? Hope you're having a lovely Sunday. Is this the start of another twisted story? I don't know anymore. My whole body is sore and there are knots in my back. I take a deep breath. Yeah, it's going good. Oh, good. How is going? My day is going not the way that I intended it to, but it's okay. Not terrible, but you know. Posture check. Okay. This place looks like Elysium. It looks like a meadow not too far from the guild hall, actually. But... Dallie, that you? Did it work? They're back! Look! I see them over there! For real? Move out of the way, Bettle! Why single me out like that? Everyone else is in your way, too! Wait, did we really find Dallie? I was worried we were going to have to make signs for a missing person. Finally! Now that we found Dallie, we could call this done and get the Halloween party started like we wanted to. Aww! Oh, look at the figures again! As the Tempus Guild members come closer to me, I prop myself upright at the base of the tree. Oh, look at them! They're so cute! Ah! Sorry. They're so cute! I'm here, but... Oh, está bien, no tiene que hablar. I'm lurking. There's a exclamation lurk. L-U-R-K. L-U-R. Ah. Okay. If you wanna lurk, that's fine. Está bien. I'm stunned and at a loss for words. Because I've experienced so many tragedies. I don't even know what to say to them. Yeah. He killed me. He turned me into a demon. He tortured me. He bullied me and then died. He ate me. And he forced me to kill him. Yeah, it wasn't good. That was the hardest one. Would they believe me if I told them what I saw? I had just conked out here and seen a series of different... No, had I just conked out here and seen a series of different nightmares? Escuché un Spanglish por ahí. Yes. Mucho Spanglish. Yo hablo de Spanglish. Mostly. No, they've definitely been real. I can't believe otherwise. Sorry everyone for making you worry. How long have you guys been looking for me? Way too long. And by that I mean a couple days now. Are you alright? You look like you've been through it. Want me to carry you back? How do I even approach the subject? Oh, was I here the whole time? What did I look like when you saw me? You look like you were sleeping just now, but you definitely weren't here the whole time. We searched most of Elysium for you after you were gone too long. Yeah, Altair sent me and Shinri out of his way to check yesterday. We didn't see you then, but maybe we just didn't notice. Who knows? No, that's not it. I was over here 2 or 3 times when we looked. So I must have really disappeared and then reappeared here. I physically wound up on the other side, just like I thought. And now, after experiencing those 6 different tragedies, I'm back here. I don't know how to even begin explaining what happened to the boys, so I'll save it for another day. For now, I'm just relieved to be back. Things are going to be okay now. I missed them. I missed you guys so much. I had some really bad dreams. Really, really bad dreams. I don't know why I was out so long, but that's all I can say. That's okay. I get it. I understand that feeling too. The two of them looked at each other as if they know something I don't before they look at me again. Come to think of it, hadn't their doppelgangers had come into contact with their other selves? Allegedly? Well, we know for sure the Huntsman and Shinra were talking with each other. I don't know about Axel and the other one. It was a little vague. I guess I'll just have to find another. Guess I'll just have to find an opportunity to ask them one day. Let's not beat around the bush. We should get Dallie out of the dirt. Yeah. So, are we still going to open the hall for the party? Think it can't hurt? That's a good way to welcome Dallie back. Oh, right. We've got to set the sound system up for karaoke. Come on, Dallie. Let's get you back inside. I'm sorry I cannot do any of these voices justice. The boys helped me up from the grass and laid me back towards the guild hall. When I'm on both feet, I'm met by a group hug. Aww. Some of them must smile here or tease me, but I don't pay attention because I'm home. I'm home. Finally home. I'm where I belong. I can't even describe how relieved I am. How good that feels. As the Tempus Guild Hall slowly comes into view, I look forward to a Halloween spent together with my friends. Goodbye, Other Elysium. That was fun and gruesome. Nekomane, character designer, Hakuseki, and Yasuda Gabo. The art was so good in this. The music is good too, but the art was so good. Thanks for playing! Well, that was fun! Whoa, the shake. And now we have the last one! Yay! Cute! There's something about the Demon King that seemed really... like, I almost want to do that route over again. I feel like he knew something. Just like ballroom dancing, loud laughter, insubordination, sleeping in late. He doesn't like sleeping in. Cruelty comes to the Demon King as naturally as breathing does. A tactician and a tyrant, he instills fear in all who meet him after having taken the throne of the Ice Plane by force. With both ease and elegance, the Demon King was quick to dominate all lands, including the former ruling kingdom of devils, the Fire Plane. Presently unthreatened by any opposition, he now spends his days in search of other nations to conquer. One day he would dream of another world and another version of himself. Through numerous following prophetic dreams and the discovery of high ancient texts belonging to an archive called HolostarsEN Halloween Project 2023, the Demon King would come to learn of an alleged parallel world, the Real Elysium, where a real version of himself supposedly resides beyond just a holiday season. Eager to expand his territories, the Demon King obsesses over finding a means to leave the world in hopes of possessing his true self and stealing the Real Elysium for himself. See, that doesn't... he mentions that, but it doesn't... we never get there. That I know of. What happens if I go back? Let's read the other ones. This is the Huntsman, Josuiji Shinri's doppelganger. Residence is unknown, Other Elysium. He likes fishing, sleeping under starlight, getting to know locals, protecting the weak. He's such a good boy. Dislikes haunted places, same. Pretentious businesses, same. Wastefulness, invasive personal questions. Okay, that one's whatever. Favorite food, heroes. Summary. The steadfast and mysterious huntsman's loyalty belongs to no kingdom, and he follows his strong moral compass without care for where it lands him. He rides a ghastly horse without eyes, and though his appearance can be intimidating, he is revered by many villagers as a wandering hero and a vigilante. Not much is known about his past, but it would seem that he harbors many grudges towards royalty and often acts in opposition to their wishes. At some point, he even faced imprisonment in the Ice Plain for stealing the high ancient text of the archive called HolostarsEN Halloween Project 2022, in which he learned about the true nature of his world. Shortly before the player arrived in Other Elysium, the huntsman would also become capable of momentary spiritual contact with his other self, Josuiji Shinri. After bearing witness to Shinri's strong memories and emotional attachments, the huntsman felt compelled to serve as the player's protector. While he would grow attached to spending time with the player, the huntsman would eventually accept the futility of his world's nature and sacrifice himself to help send the player back to the real Elysium and his other self. Honestly, the most devastating ending in all of this. He just offs himself. Or he makes you off him, actually. But he does, it's just bad. It's so bad. Emotionally devastation. The Showman, Gavus Battle's doppelganger. Resident Skeleton Country, the Other Elysium. Likes being in the spotlight, collecting perfume, wearing costumes, telling people no refunds. Dislikes repeating himself, cleaning, method actors, children, and receiving hugs. Favorite food is banana pudding. The Showman is a bossy and arrogant prima donna, incapable of working with others for too long. The Showman's flamboyant theater monopolizes Skeleton Country's business world with an iron fist. In the past, he has attempted many times to take in protégés, stagehands, or even hangout buddies, but his self-centered nature and short temper have resulted in the loss of many skeleton afterlives. Eventually, this would become most of Skeleton Country's population. There are hardly any residents left in Skeleton Country, but the Showman forces the declining skeleton population into attending his daily stage performances to preen his ego. Or is that really the reason? Rumors would have it that the Showman, once a skeleton like everyone else, is said to have often cursed life as an entertainer, having failed miserably at it in his past life as a human despite always craving the spotlight. Following suit, he apparently rose to power in Skeleton Country after making a pact with some devil gods. In exchange for fame, affluence, and a human body, his pact states that he must entertain anyone, once every day, or otherwise lose everything. That's fine. Demon packs! Don't make demon packs, kids. Karasu Demon, Banzoin Hakka's doppelganger. Resident spiritual realm, Other Xenokin. Likes having his hair played with, ornate trinkets, crystals, and flowers. Dislikes when food gets trapped under his nails, being wet, stuffy clothing, ugliness. Favorite food was crab, now is human meat. Unfortunately. The prideful Karasu demon of legend was once revered by a long-standing cult of worshippers located deep in the forests of the Other Xenokun. He can only be summoned when bestowed an offering of blood at his shrine, and while powerful enough to manifest someone's darkest desire, he is recorded in myth as one of the most volatile and demanding demons of all cultures. There are many accounts of encounters with him going sour, as well as folk tales where desperate humans met their own demise by his hand after he deemed their desires unworthy. Because the Karasu demon is rarely summoned to the physical realm, when he is often extremely hungry after a long period of dormancy. Having existed for centuries, he has consumed all sorts of offerings, which have made his palate and expectations all the more difficult to satisfy. However, thanks to the player's inability to please him, the Karasu demon would come to be addicted to a taste he'd yet thought of trying until then, the rich flavor of human flesh. It's so creepy. Look at that hip window, though. Hobo, whoa. Wowza. It's got... Woo. It's showing a lot of skin there, man. Good sir. Keep it up. Oh, I hate this guy. Can't stand this guy. Ugh. The exiled prince of the Fireplane. Exo-Sirius's doppelganger, who resides in the Fireplane. He likes instigating conflict, teasing others, hot baths, getting sweaty. Absolutely disgusting. Dislikes becoming bored, boat rides, singing, a lack of challenge. Dislikes singing! Dislike singing! I knew I didn't like this guy. Favorite food, anything with mushrooms. I mean, that's fine. Summary. Though his easygoing disposition may be let's try that again. Though his easygoing disposition may be misleading, no one enjoys chaos quite as much as the exiled prince of the Fire Plane. He is a powerful flame devil, and was the next in line to rule when his father dominated all of the other Elysium. Things went awry for him when the demon king of the Ice Plane assassinated his father and stole a great source of power, the cursed Flame Shard. However, he now looks forward to taking the world back for himself with a carefree attitude, and thinks that it will be an exciting development for everyone. He is very cunning and lies to others without hesitation. He is also a well-known hedonist in Casanova, with a large harem of devil lovers that fawn over him from the sidelines. Because the Demon King's protective sigils prevent the exiled prince from regaining the stolen flame shard by himself, he would use the player to retrieve it on his behalf, aware that only they could bypass the king's magic. What he wouldn't reveal was the fact that, due to the nature of the flame shard itself, the player would, as a result, be transformed into a devil themselves by doing the dirty work for him. Oops. Oops! Oops! You get turned into a devil and you say, oops! Really? Oh, it'll play on. He's an automaton. Machina X players Flayon's Doppelganger. Wait, abandoned automaton. Machina X Flayon's Doppelganger's Doppelganger. Right, because there was a Flayon in the other Elysium, but they died, and the other you of Elysium created this automaton to look like him, to replace him. Not replace him, but live on in his memory? Kind of. So there is another you in this Elysium, but from a long time ago, and you're not alive anymore. Probably. Likes being together with his master, watching people cry. Rain, running errands. Watching people cry is so crazy. But maybe he likes sad movies? I don't know. Maybe it gives him, like, the echo of a feel. Dislikes secrets, animals, sharing with others, overheating. Favorite food? He doesn't eat, because he's a robot. Modeled after an old friend whose life had met its end, the abandoned automaton was created for the sole purpose of providing emotional support and companionship to his creator, the player's doppelganger. After some time, however, the automaton's needy demeanor and lack of patience towards his creator's grief drove a deep wedge between them, which led his creator to abandon him. Locals say that the player's doppelganger mysteriously disappeared after they sought endlessly for a way to undo the past. What does that mean? Left on his own without purpose, the automaton would wait dutifully in the woods for his creator's return, only to be met by the real player years later. After projecting all of his unresolved feelings towards his creator onto the real player instead, the automaton would demand that they spend the rest of an eternity together, as his creator had originally promised. A promise is a promise, after all. Alright, but it ain't me. I didn't make that promise. So. Let's see. Skip. Yeah, okay. Ooh, I didn't mean to do it. You can skip all the dialogue? Alright. Let's go through some of the, I don't have any loads, right? Oh, the one with Haka. Lore? Lore! Unlike all character profiles. Ah. Let's go back. My name is Dallie. Yeah! I am down. Alright. Okay. There's a few of them that I want to go back and try something else. where to start? Okay, yeah, it's going through anything that I've read already. Though he watches me expectantly, I realize there's something just a little off. Isn't he taller than Altair? It might be the shoes. Yeah, blah blah blah. I think I picked this one before, so let's do this one. Don't worry, I don't want it. Or did I not? Oh, yeah, I'll go through all of it. What's so special about the book? It tells you, like, blah blah blah. And then tell me where the hollow tree is, and then he's just like, ha 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 ha. However, without a faint atmosphere about him, his cruel and regal nature bleeds through without him actively needing to try. If you tell me that... Hold on, what was the last couple things? He'd adjust himself and try to make himself seem more approachable while acting as the guild leader I know. Okay. Yeah, I think I did this one. Are you afraid of this world disappearing? And he was just like, haha, you think yours is not? If you told me that, I'd believe you. Let's try. I want to know your real name. His eyes weighed the decision, and his eyes passed over me a few times. It's hard to know what he's thinking. Declined. I think you've enough context to make an educated guess. Context? How?
Listen to me.
Before anything else, I need something from you. Why should I trust you?
Very well.
Just how much of that book did you read? Altair's lookalike tests me. Not very much, honestly. I was mostly skimming the chapter titles. So you saw it then. Which part? Chapter 10. Return to the True Elysium. I saw that, yeah. The True Elysium is probably my home, isn't it? Where the real Altair is? Real? Crap, maybe I shouldn't have phrased it like that. I can't meet his eyes for some stretch of time. Seeming to let what I'd said pass, the stranger speaks once more.
Listen to me.
Dear Dallie, allow me to make things very clear to you. This book holds secrets that only you, as a resident of the other Elysium, can help come to fruition. Neither Elysium is any more or less real than the other. Despite knowing that, you'd like to see the Tempus members again, wouldn't you? So again. He takes my wrist and pulls me closer. Hiya! Hi. His voice is low and he whispers into my ear, one syllable plucked evenly after the other. I need something from you. And in exchange, I will return you to the True Elysium once you give it to me. While it is true that I am called the Demon King by rivaling lands, I can be quite benevolent should one know when to humble themselves and simply obey. Demon King Regis? You're Demon King Regis? Sublime. So you've heard of me through him. I knew there had to be a tear in the worlds by how much more often I'd seen each other in our sleep lately. Well, him and his nightmares. I'm never kind to him. Okay, I've seen this part. I think originally I just hit him. What happens if we just flee? I imagine. I think hitting him is better. But all I know is that I'm in danger. I have to get out of here. I've never guessed that Regis had been real. I struggle out of his grip and bolt toward the door as fast as I can, and the sounds of my footsteps bounce all about the throne room walls. Anywhere is safer than here. Behind me, I hear the Demon King laughing. His laughter cuts short abruptly when the door comes closer into view. True to his demon title, the king commands the attention of all his servants. Enough of this. Guards, to the dungeon! Aw, I like hitting him. You like fight everybody. It ends the same way though. I'm not sure what happened between then and now. At the mercy of the Demon King's servants, I can only guess that I was knocked out and dragged to the dungeons. Okay, let's go to the dungeons. He comes to torture you a little bit. Which one did I say? I wish it would tell me which one I did already. I actually don't remember. I think I said if I knew how to give them to you, I would. I think. Look and see. I'd rather die than give you the keys. No, I think that was the only one. Right. I guess it ends the same way either way. Perhaps it's the same either way. Just a Dallie. There is one part in his thing that I wanted to change or see the other ones, because there's a part with the why me? There's a, and during the heist, there's a part where you can just take it, or you can like actually question it, and I just took it without questioning. Yeah, because I just took it. I can don't take it. I'm gonna not take it. I can't gather the courage. I'm too afraid of what might happen to me if I touch it. Is a prophecy I've never heard of really enough for me to risk my own safety? I feel stupid.
Huh?
What are you waiting for? I can't.
Huh?
Still afraid? I can hold your hand while you do it. Of course I'm afraid. Oh, please. We don't have all day. Nothing's going to happen.
Sure, okay.
But I guess I could just go home if you want to give up on going home. He treats my situation so lightly. Is this what it means to be a devil? I'm not giving up. Maybe it really had been fate for me to take it. Ah, see. You take it.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I kind of like it when you're bossy. I'm serious. Did you already forget what I told you before?
You know?
No one from this world besides the Demon King himself can reach through that seal without being cursed. You're the only one who can, because your fate isn't connected to this world. Just relax. Maybe it really had been fate for me to take it. Oh, okay. That's when you take it, and then everything else is kind of the same. Yeah, I don't like it. Oh, I haven't done this one. Hold on, go back. After taking the flame shard back to the palace, blah blah blah, home sweet home. And with that, everything is almost back in order. That kingdom was starting to crumble, is that right? I need to confirm. Something like that. More important than that, it's reverted to its original state. It was part of the fire plane before the Demon King took over. Just have to wait for now. See what the Demon King does. What was it like before? I can't help but be curious. I want to know more about why he's so set on getting it back. Why he's getting back at the Demon King. It was a lot more fun compared to what it's like now. My old man was the last king of the fire plane before the Demon King offed him. His father was murdered? And I can see why he'd hold a grudge. And I'm really sorry to hear that.
Huh?
Oh, right. Humans think that sort of thing is sad. He raised you, didn't he? Nothing like that. To be honest, I was kind of happy he died. How can he admit something like that so openly? and I feel myself frowning.
You know?
What? It's the truth. More room for me to have fun that way. Don't act like it's such a bad thing. I don't even know how to reply. So this is really how a devil prince thinks. My exhaustion is beginning to catch up with me, but I can't let him forget about our deal. Now that it's over, we should rest up for the night. Go ahead, make yourself comfortable. I stand my ground. I'm not staying any longer than I have to. Tomorrow, we're going to use the flame shard to get me back to my world. Understood?
Sure, okay.
No need to be so tense about it. I'm a man of my word. Absolutely not. We should scurry off now. It's been a long night, huh?
You know?
But I guess we can make it even longer if you're stubborn and want to. How do you feel about sharing with others? What? Sharing what with others? You? What? No, don't make it weird. I'm going to bed. I can't believe this. Suit yourself. Good night, Dallie. And with that, I make my hasty exit. After winding down when I lay to bed, I keep thinking about the ice one. I think I have done all this. Yeah, you find out it's not there, you go outside. He's done the dungeon, partying it out. And it turns out you're a demon. Yeah. Blah 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 blah. Yep. And you turn into a demon. The end. Let's see. The shaman, I think I did all of the routes. There's only one different thing that I didn't. Ah, it's this one. The offer. Let me see if I can do a Haka-esque voice. The offerings you brought back from this place called Supermarket better be the finest in the land. You're a brat.
Huh?
Honestly, call the crest of Cinnamon a brat. I got a thing for that, an achievement. My words spark his ire. I sense that no one's ever held their own against him. I sacrificed a lot of time and effort to get you these ingredients. I can trudge all the way back down the mountain and bring them back to the farmers.
Huh?
Could you now? You'd best avoid such boorish language when speaking with me. Know your place, mortal. Otherwise, you will regret this display of insolence. He speaks down to me. From what I've seen so far, it must just be a part of how he communicates with the mortal realm. He isn't human after all, he's a demon. A crow one at that, locally referred to as a Korasu. What I see before me now is a Korasu demon that I had accidentally summoned when I had landed in a parallel world. The character designs in this game are really cool. They are! They're so good. The art of this game is really, really nice. They are so good. They took a lot of elements from the actual guys' character designs and like really kind of made them very cool demons and stuff. How it happened is a little embarrassing, but essentially I'd wound up bleeding on a statue in another Xenokuni-like place, and had met a Banzoin Haka lookalike there. The demon in front of me doesn't know who Haka is. He's never heard of him. Even after I'd tried explaining Guild Tempus and Haka's role as an exorcist, I'd been dismissed. It's always like that with this Korasu demon. What's worse is that maybe I'm getting used to it. Well, rather than me, the Korasu demon is more interested in the groceries hanging from my elbow. Plastic rustles when I set the bags down on the living room table. I'd gotten him an assortment of fruits, vegetables, meat, fish, and dairy products. What had been weird about the farmer's market is that they'd accept the same currency as back in my home world. Convenient. Yeah. Which one did I pick before? There's no flavor I haven't tried, and there's not even any crab here. Because crab is his favorite food. I don't remember what I've played, what I've done before. I wish I would tell you. Do you like crab? Oh, I have done that one before. Dang it. Yeah, it doesn't matter what you do, he eats you in the end. This one's the... Hold on, let's go back. Yeah. Let's restart that one and try the other one. There wasn't any crab for sale. Sorry, there wasn't any crab for sale. You could have checked the water. He's so unhappy about it. Had he really wanted crab that badly? Crab is my favorite food by far. But it's been some time since I've had any. Humans are so uncreative. Hi Mercury, welcome in. Happy Sunday. Hope you're having a good day. And by that, I mean I will die if I eat another apple. Do not feed me an apple. Do you understand? Got it. Wait, why am I playing along? There's something more important I should tell him. You asked me to prepare some food, but...
Do tell me.
But what? I feel like you should know that I'm not a very good cook. Weirdly enough, maybe Haka, the one this demon looks like, had enjoyed cooking the most. Quay, how you doing? Then you'd best learn. In one sitting? Your pathetic mortal struggles do not interest me. I just want to feast, human. It's been years since I've been summoned, and my physical manifestation is hungry. Okay, as long as you're not going to be too hard on me for anything. Fearful of your own incompetence? Fine. If I find myself fond of the taste, then I will not complain. There is a kitchen in that tent attached to this living room. I've used my magic so that the stove there should work. Ugh, that is all. You make good. Looks like I'm being sent away. I take the ingredients back with me and hope I can remember how to make food. Alright, I've done the rest of this. You take the steak and he doesn't... No, the steak is terrible. You make steak and it comes out terrible. You make strawberry cake. I'm gonna run a really quick ad because I've done this already. And thank you guys for your support. It's only a minute and a half, not too long. I'm just gonna skip through all this real quick. Have I done both? I think I've done both of these already. Yeah, I've done both. And I've done both of these also. Yeah, they eat too. And not in the fun way. I gotta stop saying that. Doppelganger. And we're back. I'm just skipping through ones. The huntsmen almost don't want to do the other route because you can ask him more personal questions, but he writes in his profile. You find that he doesn't like personal questions, but we can do it anyway, just to like perfectly crispy and evenly toasted over the campfire. I said it, so let's do so many bones. I've done It's Delicious before, but you still find bones in it. So it's probably similar dialogue after that. So many bones. The fish is certainly tasty, but with the bones littered throughout the meat, it's almost too anxious to keep chewing. Such a shame. If only fish reeled straight from the water could be completely boneless. Boneless fish. I have some carrots from town in my saddlebag too. I usually share them with my horse, but you're welcome to have some for yourself. Saddlebag? Over there. Make yourself comfortable. The huntsman gestures to his steed. By a knotty old tree, a large dark horse with a mane and tail of smoke watches me from the side. Well, it watches me somehow. Though it has no eyeballs and only empty sockets, it's still actually acutely aware of its surroundings. I've been terrified of the horse the first time I'd seen the huntsman galloping on it. I still don't know what to make of it, if I'm honest. You don't think I'll scare it if I approach suddenly? As long as you don't throw your arms up high or something, he's fine. Why don't you try petting his shoulder? Here goes. I can't say I've ever pet a demonic-looking horse without eyes before. I make my way over and touch the side of its shoulder. Its coat twitches under my touch, but the horse otherwise doesn't leave its spot. Snort. I cannot make a snorting noise. That was embarrassing. There we go. Snort. He said hi, see? Really? Maybe. Maybe. I echoed the huntsman before I sift through the saddlebag hanging off the side of the horse. Surely enough, the carrots he'd mentioned before are wrapped in plastic. The horse's attention is on the new snack.
Don't worry.
Don't worry, you can ignore him if you want to. He's spoiled and eats plenty. Snort. The huntsman's mount seems to be denying the claim and nudges his nose towards the carrots. Though I see the huntsman shaking his head, I'm weak and unable to resist sharing. After finishing one of the sticks from the bag, I flatten my palm and offer it to the horse to eat. Crunch, 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 crunch. And spoiled yet again. He's kind of cute.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, just don't let him know. Anyway, should we roast the rest of those carrots? Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, leave this part is the same. Oh, this part is devastating. I think I did. Do I know your acquaintance? Or maybe this is one of the things that goes through all of them. I don't think I did, but we should all hang out together. Although that would be awesome. Can you imagine hanging out with two Shinrays? Good gravy, that would be amazing. Maybe we should all hang out together sometime. He's talking about the voice in his head, or that he can speak to a voice. Well, I don't think he explains that it's a voice in his head, but he can speak to a friend of yours, which you learn later is Shinri. God, his voice is The huntsman laughs when I make this suggestion, and I'm suddenly self-conscious. I wonder what that might be like, the three of us in one spot. It seems like it could be a lot of fun. I'm defensive of my idea.
That's all.
He's quite a storyteller, so I'd believe that. The carrots are finished. I sprinkle some salt across them. All done. You want some too? No, that's all right. You take them. Tomorrow will be a long day for you. You should rest up. You don't have to help me get home, you know. I feel bad making you go out of your way. I frown at him from around the carrot I'm eating. And leave you on your own? I can't do that. The fire plane's not too far from here, and that land has been in chaos ever since. To put it simply, the nearest kingdom is too dangerous for a stranger on their own.
Don't worry.
I know from experience. It's no trouble at all for me to help you return to your own world, so don't worry about it.
It'll be okay.
We'll figure it out together, I promise. His smile puts me at ease. It would be rude to refuse his help at this point, right? And it's not bad either. After exploring this world a little on my own, he'd been the only person to hear me out, let alone be kind to me. Thank you, Huntsman. Blah, 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 we've done this. Now it switches to his perspective, which is so weird. You overhear him talking to to a voice, talking to nobody. You overhear him talking to himself, but it's a one-sided conversation. He's obviously talking to somebody, and it's that he can speak to another Shinri, or his other doppelganger in his head. Fun stuff. I kept it to myself because I felt like I didn't want to be like. But let's bring it up. We're gonna bring it up. Let's bring up that we heard him talking to himself. Actually, about that, the concern shows on his face. Is he that worried about how much sleep I got? I slept well. I just thought I heard you talking to someone last night. Some recognition shows on his face when I say that. Oh, his face is so beautiful. I'm a Shinri appreciator, okay? I'm not. Just appreciate the eyebrow and the lip. Like, it's good, okay? It's good. He's probably trying to decide how to respond. Sorry, I thought I was softer than that. I was talking to myself. Did I bother you? So I was right. There really hadn't been another person there with him. I guess I could say I was just curious. Do you do that often? Talk out loud to yourself? It was like you were having a full conversation. And I found lately that it helps me sort my thoughts. Liar! I'll try to be more quiet next time. I feel bad that I brought it up. Huntsman? Yes? You should know that I'm thankful for your help. I won't forget this. I'll tell everyone how you helped me and how kind a person you are. You don't need to do that. Maybe not, but I want to. If that's what you want, I won't stop you. Besides, stuck on this side, it's not like I'd even have a choice. You shouldn't say it like that. Who knows, maybe we could find a way to let you over for visits. He's still smiling, but it doesn't reach his eyes. We'll see. The huntsman gazes across the forest. We should have breakfast soon, Dallie.
It'll be okay.
Let's head to town and see what we can find there, alright? Alright. Yeah, I think yeah. Once again, I don't remember what dialogue I've done. Thank you for today, or let's take a break. Both seem like I'd really do both of them. I want to say, oh, I know, let's save. That's right. We can save and load. I forget that that's a thing we can do. Alright. Save. And if I did this one, then we'll go back and do the other one. Thank you for today. We searched just about everywhere together, didn't we? I know you said that you want to help, but I wouldn't blame you for stopping at this point. You're still feeling bad about it, I see. Oh, Hunson, you're still feeling bad about it, I see. Like, you can see his thoughts in this one, and it's so weird because you don't hear anybody else's thoughts except for the huntsman. It's really weird. You're still feeling bad about it, I see. You worry too much about me. But for someone like me, it's fine not to, Dallie. Then again, that must be something you learned from your world. From the other me and your guildmates.
Don't worry.
No need for that.
It'll be okay.
I promised I'd help you find your way back, and I'm a man of my word. My words put you at ease. I watch as you huddle closer to our campfire and adjust the blanket over your shoulders. The two of us seem to have developed a routine by now. Just you and me here, with no one other than ourselves. Some people go their whole lives without knowing this kind of simple happiness. And I thought I would be one. How long has it been since you arrived? Because I'd come to enjoy your presence so much, I'd lost track of time and stopped counting. Maybe it's been a couple of weeks now. Or had it been longer? Do you remember how long it's been since we started looking? No, I forgot. So you feel the same. I guess I stopped paying attention. I'll get back eventually. And this isn't terrible. You've been a good friend to me. I realize that. No one said that to me before. I can't recall a time anyone has ever referred to me as their friend. I pull on the brim of my hat. And I forgot to keep count too. I suppose it can't be helped. Right? Anyway, you take your turn bathing first tonight. I need to make some preparations for tomorrow. Yeah, this is an absolutely devastating... Yeah. Let's see what happens when we go straight for town first. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, you don't have a choice. Yeah. And you end his suffering. And I think we've done this one. Yeah, okay, never mind. That one's the most devastating. And there's only one little part in Fleance I was curious about. There's a part where you run. We'll go through it. Because you can run and you can immediately go back into the forest. Are you Fleon? You waited years and years? Where's my menu? Are you Fleon? Okay, because you don't. You have the wrong person. He thinks you're his master, but you're actually the doppelganger of his master, which is pretty crazy. Alright, this is where I wanted to do, because I think I sneak into the greenhouse. But you can actually also just return to the forest. So let's see what happens when you do that. Hesitation. Maybe I was too hard on him. Yeah, because you literally run away screaming. He's like, come back! And they're like, oh god, what is wrong with you? Maybe I was too hard on him. He seemed pretty desperate back there. Then again, he said he needed me to stay with him forever. And that's something I simply can't do for him. I've got to get back to the guild hall. Oh, so it doesn't let you... Actually, I haven't gone to the greenhouse either, so let's do that. Greenhouse seems like a good enough place for a temporary shelter. There's a roof and enough plants inside. I have to hide myself from anything dangerous. If I can't at least take a quick power nap, I should have enough strength to find my way back to the nearest town. Achoo! I sneeze. In the moment that follows, I realize that I may be getting sick from the rain earlier. Serves me right, I guess. The timing couldn't be worse. I feel chills beginning to develop, but I can't afford for that to slow me down. I should be on my way. Without looking back, I trudge towards the greenhouse in search of somewhere to rest. Yeah, I never went to the greenhouse before. Snap. He's just there. He just be there. Okay. Hello. Oh, maybe not? You're not just there? It takes some time to let myself into the greenhouse. It'd been locked, but I somehow managed to find a spare key hidden where I guessed one might be. Weird how that worked out. Well, I'll only be staying here to rest and recollect myself. I'm careful to put everything back where I found it. I also try to avoid touching anything. All of the plants here are well taken care of, and a designated section of them seem to be used in cooking. Maybe the chateau owner enjoys cooking? I've never been very good at it myself. Was that my stomach? Ugh, I'm hungry. I shouldn't let myself get distracted. There are more than enough vegetables growing that I could steal, but even just taking a quick nap here makes me feel guilty enough. I'll pass on taking any food. Maybe try to hunt or fish instead. Rather than eat anything now, I search for a place to sleep. At the back of the greenhouse, I find a tool shed. It should suffice for a nap. Just an hour or so. Letting myself in with a creak, I find a corner of the shed and use sacks of soil as makeshift pillows. It takes some time, but I eventually fall asleep. Of course you'd come home. I know you better than anyone else. Sleeping like a baby in the shed. So cute. Good lord. When I awaken, I find myself in a room I don't recognize. Somehow I'm in a pair of cotton pajamas that fit me perfectly. How? Last I remember, I was sleeping on the floor of the shed. Welcome home. You were sleeping for a while. Where'd you come from? I found you sleeping in the tool shed of your greenhouse. My greenhouse? Do you remember yet, Master? This is where you live. Don't call me that. Just Dallie is fine. Anyway, I'm still confused. You carried me back here from the shed? Where did the pajamas come from? These are your pajamas, Dallie. You were all curled up like a sick little kitten. So of course I changed your clothes for you and put you in bed. His face lights up with affection and pride, but I just feel violated. Does he think I'm going to thank him for that? Don't smile like that. You should have woken me up. I tried, you know, but you didn't wake up. I couldn't leave you there on the ground wet and sick. You're never happy with me lately. Not then and not now. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I watch him for a long moment, lacking any words that might comfort him. There's a flat silence in the air before I break it with a sudden sneeze. Achoo! Ugh. My whole body is fed up with me, and my stomach growls just shortly after sneezing. The automaton laughs tiredly. See, still sick. I should make you food. What do you want to eat? When had I last eaten food? The idea of a home-cooked meal is appetizing, but I can't trust this automaton. He's too batty. What if he tries sneaking something into the food? I still don't trust you. The automaton looks at me with emptiness in his eyes, as if I've slapped him with my words. While he still terrifies me, I still sense that he cares. After all, he claims to have waited for me in that forest for years and years.
I see.
I know. I feel it. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I'll see how you resist one of your favorite meals. Wait. Before I can protest, the automaton leaves for the kitchen. Looks like there's no stopping him. Yeah, he feeds you. I think I accepted the food, so I'm going to decline it. My stomach growls again. I can't fight it forever, but I just can't trust the automaton. If I give him enough, even an inch, he'll take a mile. I can tell that much about him. After all, he still has every reason to put something in my food, even if he's so intent on keeping me here like he'd been in the forest. No thanks. Even from a distance, his expression sinks with disappointment. It's not the kind that invites pity, though. It's the kind that makes someone nervous. Any moment now, I feel like he might lash out at me for refusing, but he bites his lip. When I look at him, he smiles at me instead. You're so stubborn. I'm happy to help, you know. I'm thankful for that. I should head back soon. Now that I'm out of the woods, maybe my communicator has a better chance at reaching the guild Tempus. Failed signal.
Don't leave.
Are you still trying to go home? The automaton fidgets restlessly. Still no. I still can't make a connection.
No!
Look at me when I'm talking to you! Yeah, and then he cuts out your tongue and blah blah blah. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Anyway, I think that's pretty much the entire game. Let's see. I think that's the entire game. Let's see. What are there any achievements? There's a few achievements that I haven't gotten. 6 hidden achievements. Details for each achievement revealed once unlocked. Really? Okay, so there's a couple that I haven't done, but that's fine. I'm fine. I'm looking at the achievements. Oh yes, I didn't laugh at the joke. Oh, you gotta do the grilled cheese first. What? Hold on. Let's go back to this one. There's apparently an achievement. If we keep going into this forest, search deeper. I have a sinking feeling in my stomach. Search deeper into the forest. Okay. Alright, and then, yeah. So you have to just keep searching through the forest. So there's no new dialogue, but there is an achievement. Okay, yeah, this one sucks. Alright. And that's all for today. I'm gonna end early because it's very cold and I have to work tomorrow, unfortunately. But hopefully next week, I want to work on a live 2D hat so that we can finish. The next thing I want to finish is Final Fantasy VII Intergrade or whatever it's called. Yeah, with Yuffie. Yeah, Yuffie. We gotta finish her route. But I need to make a hat. I really want. So we're gonna do that next week, maybe. And hopefully things go well. So have a great rest of your week, guys. Thanks for listening to me. And a lot of you guys are lurking and listening, and I appreciate that a lot. So have a good rest of your weekend. Get some rest. Don't work too hard. Curb that overtime, guys. It's not good for your health. I was saying because I also do lots of overtime. But have a good rest of your week. Take care of yourselves. Take it easy. Treat yourself every now and then, you know? And I'll see you next time. お疲れ様でした。またね。Bye bye. We're gonna see who to raid. Let's go to the goodbye screen. Let's see who we can raid. Who can we raid? Let's see. Sort by. Oh, I see. For you. Oh, does no one I know? Are none of my friendsies? Let's see. Oh, I guess no one I know is going on right now. Fun. Okay. Really? No one I know is. I guess it is kind of Sunday, huh? Let's see. What are people playing? I'm very indecisive when it comes to rating people I don't know. I get very scared. Oh, that's weird. There's usually at least someone. Oh, you know what? Because it's kind of early. Maybe that's why. Anyone playing? Let's see. Alright, we're gonna raid someone random that I've never met before. Anyway, have a good rest of your weekend, guys. Have fun. And, I don't know. Enjoy.